everybody. So there was something recently of some douchebag falling into the crack of a train, you know, where it says mind the gap, and you have to step from the train onto the platform. Obviously, he didn't mind the gap. Maybe there was a gap in his minding, but he stepped into this crack and he got stuck, apparently. Oh my God! And all of the people on the train hopped off and gave that fucker a nice big push. And eventually they helped free the man. And I saw this first time on the paper yesterday, a picture of all these people pushing the train. And at first feeling, I thought, well, that's nice. I actually had a bit of a tear. I was like, wow. You know, I love this kind of stuff. Like, you know, unity, people coming together for a greater cause to help each other out. I mean, just altruism in general. Usually you don't see too many altruistic displays in the paper. Usually you read more reports maybe about animals or dogs saving people than actual people. No, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but you know what I mean. So it was nice to see. It was a very, very warming image. And then I thought about it, you know. Would these people still have gone off the train and given it a great big push and try to free this guy if they weren't on the train in the first place, you know, on the train going places, or more to the point, not going places because this guy was holding them up? And fair enough, you know, I do believe that a lot of people would have helped just because it was the right thing to do and it would have been nice. But even then, as a person online pointed out to me last night, it was actually quite a silly move to do what they did, to rock the train and try and move it so they can free him instead of just waiting for paramedics or whoever to come and professionals to help remove him in a safe manner. Because if they're rocking the train one way, chances are it's going to come back the other way and actually has a greater chance of crushing his leg. So he was just talking about how a lot of people, you know, mass people, will just give up, you know, the common sense and would just take commands and do whatever just because they think they're being heroes, they're doing the right thing, when really they're not thinking about it properly and they could do a lot more damage and make things worse. So I don't know, overall I think it was a nice thing. I think most of the people, even if they weren't doing it just because they were being selfish and they wanted to get a move on and they wanted perhaps to feel that warm fuzzy feeling inside of being a hero, you know, maybe generally quite a few of those people wanted to help. You know, I'm surely if just as many people were walking past on the platform and weren't actually on the train, surely they would have all stopped in their tracks and helped out just the same, surely. But I don't know, I got a bit frustrated with it. Because, you know, we see this one act of unity on the paper and it was all very nice in a rhetoric fashion. It was powerful and it was good to see people banding together for a good cause. But then I think about this good cause and I think, well, considering all the bigger fish there are in the pan, all the bigger issues confronting us today, confronting our country, confronting our lifestyle and future generations, you know, it really is small fry. You know what I'm saying? It's really quite petty relative to these more significant issues, which really we could be banded together for. And we do, you know, we host rallies against our current government. That's totally destroying the integrity of what it means to be Australian and of this country. So we band together and we do all sorts of acts there, and it's making a difference. Of course, we have to go through the process. You know, the majority of us idiots voted the bastard in, so it's not so simple getting him out. But nonetheless, we do come together where it counts, at least on that respect. At least some believe. I don't know, what kicks me is, you know, instead of looking on the front page of a paper and seeing a bunch of people come together to help out a guy whose leg got stuck in the platform of his train, I don't know, man, it would have been nice to actually see an image of everyone banded together and successfully overthrowing a government. That would be something, wouldn't it? Or appealing to something and not letting down until their questions are answered or until their demands are met. You know, just something a little bit more worthwhile and rewarding to everybody, not just some guy, some douche with his leg stuck in a platform. That's just my thoughts on it. You know, like the one example of unity that we do have is for a situation that's so petty. And I look forward to the day that we look on the paper and we see the same example, but in a very different instance, something a little bit more significant. You know, that's not just going to benefit some guy's leg and a whole bunch of people trying to get places. Just my thoughts on it.